Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Maxey out there with Harden. Then it's Collins, and it's Grant in at the 4. And for Indiana, Porter is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Porter in at the point guard position. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. The dish to Booker. Nails the baby hook.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Porter against Harden. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. And it's Porter with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Booker's got his second basket.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Collins, a screen on Porter. To the middle. Collins, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Booker. Outside Porter. Wiggins sets a screen for Porter. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Over Maxey. And Devin Booker again. Booker's got his third basket of the night.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now, here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
I just love the determination on that backboard coming out of the gates really, really strong.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harden against Porter. Kicks it out to Grant. No good. That would have tied it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Porter. And it's Miami with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Maxey. Collins, a screen on Booker. Maxey, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Outside, Porter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And just utilizing his athletic ability on the glass. I really enjoy watching Porter hit the boards. With all that size and strength, he'll be a factor.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Now, here's Grant. No points in the game yet for him. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Booker in the post. He's covered by Maxey. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harden against Porter. Robinson with the block. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. They get it back, and the dunk by Robinson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here is Harden. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Collins. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Porter against Grant. Robinson, a screen on Grant. Porter passes to Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And Miami making a change here. Watford's checked in. Booker dishes to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Boy, that
that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Harden, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Maxey against Booker. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 11. Outside, Maxey. No good on the triple. And it's Porter with the ball for the Pacers. Booker in the post. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A shot by Harden, wide open, and the three ball is good.
So lethal from beyond the perimeter. Harden is smart at recognizing when he should shoot from there.
Booker looking around. Outside, Porter. A three-pointer. Wiggins. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Whiteside's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Green comes in for Porter. Norman Powell's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Kevin Porter. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Walker. Pass to Watford. The pass to Maxey. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. Back to DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
DiVincenzo finds Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the three.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Now here's Wiggins. Whiteside, a screen on Grant. Wiggins passes to Whiteside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. Watford, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
DiVincenzo passes to Whiteside. Shoots. The rebound by Watford. The Heat trail by 11. Grant with the ball. Now Green defending. Grant kicks to Maxey. Pass to Watford. Shoots over Powell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Zeller, he's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Andrew Wiggins. Heat also with the sub. Robert Covington's checked in for Grant. Here's DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Zeller. Stolen by Walker. Over Caldwell-Pope, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And so Walker nails both of them. With so much of the season still in front of us, Smitty, what does the main focus have to be for a team on any given night?
Well, winning's never a bad idea, Kevin. These games mean just as much now as they do in April. You can work on rotations and chemistry, but don't let it cost you wins. We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
DiVincenzo against Maxey. Covington passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Covington. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Really left alone that time. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Maxey finds Walker. Here's Bogdanovich. Maxey with the screen on Powell. Bogdanovich passes to Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Dishes it to Caldwell-Pope. Back to DiVincenzo. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Powell, the pass to Zeller. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Heat. Down by 12. Outside, Walker launches a 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
On the floor for Miami, Bogdanovich out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Collins, then it's Harden, and it's Walker in at the 2. Covington's shot is off. Indiana leading by 12. Here's Vincent. Harden with the defensive effort. And Miami shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. The Heat trail by 12.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Walker. On the wing, Porter. No good on the shot, and it's Miami the other way. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injuries.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender, and with his three-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good. Pacers leading by 10. Booker with it. Now Covington defending. A nice shot by Booker.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Basket counts. Harden's got 7.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
Booker against Walker. And Booker kicks to Porter. Porter with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Passes to Vincent. Stolen by Harden. Covington down low. Porter's there. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Porter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Booker. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
Especially when you're this far down. You have to make the most of every sequence.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
And we don't see Covington shoot from the corner a lot, but he looks confident bombing it from there.
Booker outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Walker with it. Robinson picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Porter. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Walker kicks to Harden. Outside Collins. Back to Harden. The Heat need to get a shot off. Shot by Collins, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Porter with it. This game he had 12. And there's the pass to Niang. Here's Vincent. The feed to Whiteside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Nice move. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Indiana leading by 7. Porter looking it over. Pass to Niang. Porter against Harden. And Porter, here we go. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. On the wing, Wiggins passes it to Porter. Whiteside, a screen on Grant. A crossover and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
And here are the Heat now. 9-point game. Porter against Harden. In the corner, it's Freedom. Outside Collins. Harden finds Collins. Miami no good on that time either.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Outside Porter. Pass to Whiteside. Wiggins up top. 5 to shoot. Over Grant. To the right side. Fires from deep. Freedom pulls it in.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Shot by Collins, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Porter with the steal. To the wing on the left. The pass to Vincent. Indiana moving the ball around. Indiana again turning it over.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 10 assists and 7 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Zeller is checked in for Whiteside. Norman Powell comes in for Gabe Vincent. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Kevin Porter. Now DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Pass to Zeller. DiVincenzo with it. DiVincenzo with the screen on Grant. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Heat trail by 9. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DiVincenzo against Harden. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Passes it to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Zeller following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Niang. Now Maxey. He has 7. Grant for 3. The rebound by Niang.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Here's Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. And so Harden will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 11. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Freedom's got his first points in this one.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Zeller passes to Powell. Zeller setting the pick for Powell. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Now, here's Freedom. He's covered by Zeller. Here's Maxey. And he drops it in from the low post. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Harden against DiVincenzo. And he dunks it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 10 points for him. Good on the shot. He's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Green, he's checked in for George Niang. The Heat also with a sub. Robert Covington's checked in for Ennis Freedom. Feeds it to Grant. Outside, Maxey. They set the pick. Back to Grant. Over Wiggins. No good from Grant.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's DiVincenzo. They kick it out to Green. Wiggins outside. Powell for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. Our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. In the East, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Pacers.
It's a luxury to have this kind of scoring off the bench. Those guys come in, understand their roles, and they play them very well.
It definitely takes some pressure off your starters. Not that they need the help, but certainly will welcome it.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
They've got Michael Porter. Porter is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Wiggins in at small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now, here is Robinson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Maxey. Robinson with the block. And here's Wiggins. Outside Porter. And the pass to Porter. Porter, a screen on Harden. Clock at 6. Porter kicks to Porter. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Porter, no luck. The Heat trail by 8. Maxey passes to Harden. The fader. And that one goes long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Outside Porter. Booker with the screen for Porter. Booker left side. Over Maxey. Booker no good. Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Miami, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Tyrese Maxey at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Porter with it. 5 points in the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Robinson a screen on Harden. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
And it's Harden with the ball for Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Robinson with the block.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Porter a screen on Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Porter. Booker outside. Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. On the wing, Harden. Lets a floater go. That one goes. Count it. And now that's 11 points for James Harden. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned
horn as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Robinson, that's good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Down low, here's Collins, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Caldwell Pope is checked in for Indiana. And so Collins nails both of them. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here is Porter. He's got 5. Kicks to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Maxey grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
And the Pacers call time here. The Heat making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Mitchell Robinson, 4th.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now Booker, 10 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And his freedom, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And he ends up missing both free throws.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And it's great to see Bogdanovic spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
And the dunk by Booker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Maxey. The Pacers making the shot. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Here's freedom. It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
The Heat trail by 5. Now here's Walker. He's got 6. Robinson with the block. Booker outside. Porter with the screen for Booker. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Whiteside's checked in for the Pacers. Vincent comes in for Porter.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Walker. And Booker kicks to Caldwell Pope. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside, Maxey. Pulls from the top of the key. And again, it's the Heat missing. Indiana leading by 9. Vincent the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Vincent misses. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Heat. Stolen by Robinson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says Huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And he's good on the three ball. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's Maxey. He's got 16. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 8.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
And Walker kicks to Freedom. Out to the right wing. They set the screen. And Whiteside sends it back.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
The feed to Booker. To the wing right side. For the 3. And that one is off. The Heat go the other way with it.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Vincent. Whiteside, a screen on Maxey. Caldwell Pope for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Heat call time here. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Cody Zeller's checked in for Whiteside. Green comes in for Robinson. Norman Powell's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Vincent. Then for the Heat, Watford's checked in. And Robert Covington subbed in for Jeremy Grant. Here's Watford. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Passes it to Covington. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Looking now at some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Indiana. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Zeller. Powell in the high post. And the dunk by Zeller.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so here is Miami, following the score by Indiana.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Green, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Zeller setting the pick for Powell. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 13 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 18.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Robert Covington. Last season's performance for him.
and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming right back the other way. He was a nasty, nasty shot blocker last season. James Harden, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
DiVincenzo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to DiVincenzo. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Maxey. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 13. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Maxey. That 3 off the mark.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Green dishes to Powell. Green, the screen. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Pacers lead by 15.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, we've got Harden. Grant is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Porter. Shoots over Covington. And that one hits back iron.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The pass to Collins. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Pacers leading by 15. Wiggins with it. Robinson sets a screen for Porter. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Porter. 3-pointer. The shot by Powell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Maxey, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Indiana. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Porter. Pass to Porter. Now Powell. The kick out to Porter. Indiana again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else.
Oh,
yes. Goodness.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Porter against Harden. The kick out to Porter. Porter with the screen for Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
and being the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
And Indiana making a change here. Booker's checked in. The Heat trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harden.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Indiana leading by 14. Here's Booker. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Maxey kicks to Collins. Maxey against Booker. Collins a screen on Porter. And it's Grant in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Collins. Stolen by Robinson. Harden against Porter. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Covington with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Grant surveying the D. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. No good from Grant.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Porter. Second shot opportunity. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Grant kicks to Maxey. Miami no good on that time either. Pacers leading by 16. Now here's Porter. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. Indiana again missing. The Heat trail by 16. Covington a screen on Porter. Lets it go from 11 with the putback. And Collins is right there.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And the Pacers call time here. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mitchell Robinson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Harden the pass to Grant. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Indiana. Porter's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Porter passes to Booker. Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Porter. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And you're not going to cheat Wiggins out of points on the break. When he makes a theft in the open court, he's in attack mode.
Harden against Porter. Covington kicks to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Miami no good on that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Heat. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. It's an 18-point game. Covington, and Covington stays with it.
Tremendous activity from Covington, doing whatever he can to collect additional scoring opportunities.
And here's Porter. Booker outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Heat trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside, Covington. Maxey, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Booker. Robinson, a screen on Maxey. Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
First one falls for him. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Porter dishes to Booker. Back to Porter. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Covington. The Heat trail by 21. Kicks it to Harden. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Pacers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Booker the pass to Porter. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Booker. Maxey against Booker. Maxey looking it over. A floater. Harden's shot is off. Pacers leading by 21, and the Pacers call time here.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Norman Powell checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Here is Porter. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Maxey. Robinson, a screen on Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Booker. The Heat trail by 21. Covington passes to Harden, and Harden with the stop.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
And the Pacers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Powell. Booker outside. Porter with the screen for Booker. The 11-footer, and Covington sends it back.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Pacers leading by 19 points. Porter, bounce pass. Collins against Robinson.
Miami foul. Zach Collins. Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
No good on the free throw.
For Indiana, Mitchell Robinson.
No good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 19. Here's Maxey. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the
Booker
game.
against Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
That one is off.
For Indiana, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Harden. Outside Collins. Back to Harden. There's the 3. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Shoots the 3. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Robinson.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
From 10 feet out, Robinson with the block. Here's Powell. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard, and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Maxey. That one misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Porter, here we go. Porter dishes to Powell. Porter with the screen for Powell. There's the pass to Porter. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Porter. The three-pointer, no good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.